Let me say a few words about the discourse on the lobby itself. Until Steve and I wrote our article, hardly anyone in the American political mainstream talked about the lobby, much less the fact that it had a profound influence on U.S. Middle East policy. It was a taboo subject. But that situation is changing. An excellent indicator of this change is a segment this past June on the highly popular Daily Show on Comedy Central. And for those of you who haven't seen it, you should go home tonight and Google AIPAC and the Daily Show and see this spoof. It is well worth watching. But anyway, Jon Stewart, the host, as you will see, makes fun of Hillary Clinton, John McCain, and Barack Obama for pandering at the annual AIPAC conference. This would not have happened 5 years ago. The fact that almost everyone in this room recognizes that the presidential candidates, especially Barack Obama, have been pandering to the lobby, the fact that the annual AIPAC conference is a hot topic of discussion in the United States, the fact that so many people now understand that there is a powerful Israel lobby is all evidence that how we think and talk about Israel is beginning to change. And that matters because it will affect the legitimacy of the Palestinian cause in the United States and hopefully make it possible for a future American president to make a serious effort to achieve peace. There's a second reason for optimism, and that involves the American Jewish community itself. There is considerable evidence that increasing numbers of American Jews understand that Israel is in the process of turning itself into an apartheid state, and that this would be disastrous for Israel as well as its supporters. In essence, they are coming to understand that Israeli policy in the occupied territories, which has been strongly supported by most of the key organizations in the lobby, is misguided, and that it is imperative to reinvigorate interest in the two-state solution. In response to this situation, there is growing interest in the American Jewish community in creating new centers of power that strongly favor the two-state solution and can challenge the more hardline policies of organizations like AIPAC. I'm sure that some of you have heard about the new lobbying organization called J Street, which is an effort by some of Israel's strongest supporters to get the United States to push hard for a peace settlement between Israel and the Palestinians. J Street understands that this means making sure that Israel leaves the occupied territories and allows the Palestinians to get a viable state of their own. I believe that over time, more and more American Jews will come to realize that Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Olmert was correct when he warned that Israel might end up looking like South Africa if there's no two-state solution. Consequently, at least some of them are likely to put significant pressure on key organizations in the lobby, as well as the U.S. government, to push Israel to accept the need for a Palestinian state. Of course, if that happened, it would be good for Israel, good for the United States, and good for the Palestinians. This would be a win-win-win situation. Maintenance of the status quo, on the other hand, is a lose-lose-lose situation. In sum, I am not optimistic about the prospects for peace between Israel and the Palestinians over the next decade, but I think that there are some hopeful signs on the horizon. Let us hope that I will be proved right, because if Israel continues on the present path, it would be disastrous both for the Palestinians and the Israelis themselves. Thank you.